Hello and welcome to the fourth event in the After Football series. Today we bring to you a North Carolina Courage special, a spotlight on the club from people that know it inside and out. I am striker for the North Carolina Courage, Jessica McDonald, and your host for this event. I will be joined by two of my North Carolina Courage teammates, one being Denise O'Sullivan, who is, I like to call our brick wall, who plays in the six in the midfield, and Carrie Recaro, who is our technical and versatile midfielder slash defender. And we will be bringing you stories and even closer to the team today. We had a record breaking season back in 2018 and went on to defend the title in 2019 as well, winning the championships back to back, as well as three consecutive NWSL Shield titles for the North Carolina Courage. What great freaking memories, you guys.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Such good memories. Felt like yesterday, honestly.
I know.
I love looking back on that. I didn't know anyone had like video footage of us. It's like really cool to see.
As a team, we put on our success down to the culture in the club. With the help of these guys, we are going to give you insight into how this culture has been created and how it manifests into every aspect of what we do. So let's start with some quick fire questions, which I'm super excited about right now. All right, Sully or Carrie, either one of you can answer this.
Okay.
What does winning culture mean?
A winning culture to me means showing up every day with a positive attitude, holding each other accountable, and setting high standards to be the best you can be and to serve your teammates to make them better.
Absolutely. Look at the two of you in front for fitness right now.
I know.
I remember that day. Yeah,
it was a tough day, as usual.
Amen. Intervals.
Oh, yeah. When I think of our team and a winning culture, I think of resiliency. And I also think of something that I don't know if a lot of teams do, but I think everyone on our team feels just as important as the person next to them, whether you're the best player in the team all the way down to 28. We are a squad and everyone is equally important for the success of the team. And I think that's really special because I didn't really learn that until I got here. So yeah, I think that's what makes us unique and is totally a huge part of our winning culture.
This is a great one. What are three non-negotiables, you guys?
Okay, I'll name one. Work ethic. Gotta have it.
Amen.
Denise?
Respect for each other.
Absolutely.
I would also say, I don't know if this is the right word. Maybe you guys can help me, like encouragement or just like, like how we all feed into each other. We boost each other up. What's a word for that? Just like boosting each other. Like we're in it together.
Yeah, encouragement is definitely on point because that's exactly what this club's about. Each person on this team. And once one person's down, we bring that person up, which is really cool to see. And I think that's what has helped us become as successful as we have been over time.
Absolutely.
I was waiting for this one. All right.
Oh, okay. I prepared. Can I answer?
All right. What is your guys' favorite and least favorite fitness drills?
Okay. So my favorite fitness, I have two: orange peels and Stairway to Heaven. I love them. Nobody likes the orange peel but me. I love it. And then my least favorite is Paint the Field by far. By far.
I'm going to start with my least favorite, and it's Superfield. It's got to be. It's so tough. My favorite may shock some people, but I actually do like the Suicide Mile. I think it's competitive, and I always like to beat my last time. So that's my favorites.
Yeah, my least favorite is definitely painting the field. As you guys know, I got injured doing painting the field one day.
I was right behind you, Jess.
Right. Oh, yeah, you're right behind me. Oh, my goodness. And I don't mind the Suicide Mile either.
I don't either. I don't mind it.
As brutal as it is, yeah, I don't mind it.
No, I don't mind that.
Cari Roccaro. So many different last names. No one knows. Cari doesn't even know you guys. You bring a whole different vibe, whole different personality as a person in the locker room and on the field. So explain, your situation coming in here from Houston Dash, right? You came from Houston, and just we'll just go with the flow here, but just tell us about your experiences so far on the field, off the field, how you ended up here, as if you're telling a story to people who don't know your story. People don't know who you are. So let us know who you are and how it is being a NC Courage player.
I was going to make a joke. I started laughing because I'm like, we all came from Houston.
I'm serious. We really did. All three of us.
I was like, I'm not the only one that moseyed my way over here from Houston. But yes. So before I get started, actually, fun fact for anyone listening is I have been in the league for 6 years, and there's one person in the entire league that has been with me every step of the way. And it is Denise O'Sullivan. She has she's been on a team with me every single year.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Since day one, like we got in the league together. Our rookie year we're the same age. Our rookie year was with the Dash in 2016. We played 2017. She made it here 6 months earlier than me because she came late. And then I came early the next year. So I came in 2018 after getting waived from the Dash. It was really like emotionally draining and physically too. I just felt so like burnt out, but I knew I was like, this team needs me not to be the star of the team. This was 2018. We were winning every game. We were dominating, but I was the person that was going to push everyone else. So I had to push Deds. I had to push Crystal, Denise, Sam. Like that midfield was just like a powerhouse. And my job that year was to just push them. And so when we won, I played in 2 games the whole year, but when we won, I felt so much a part of it. And for the first time ever, I felt like as a bench player, I was just as important to the success of the team as anyone else, which I've never really felt before and never really appreciated bench players. So for me, it was a really eye-opening experience. And then in 2019, we went to win that Shield and championship. And that was a little bit different for me because I felt like I was more a part of it on the field, contributing, and definitely got fitter, got into habits again, got into like the Courage way of like, you know, playing fast, playing with intensity and conviction and resiliency and all that stuff. So it took me a while to adjust, but then I got my flow by 2019 and we ended up lifting the trophy again. And for me, I was just like, 2019 was the best year ever for me.
I know it's not easy to be, I don't call it a bench player, I call it a game changer. And that's exactly what you are. You know, you can start and still change the game regardless, or you can come off the bench and become a game changer. And I think like that's one of the most incredible things that you bring to the table. And it's not the greatest of feelings to obviously not start and being on the bench, you know, most of the time. But I need to commend you for, you know, such a positive attitude that you had, because I know it's not easy. And it's, you know, it's amazing to have that support regardless. So I just want to say that you are such a good teammate and good friend on and off the field. And I feel as if you've carried yourself so well being in that position, especially as a pro, dude. And that's a huge accomplishment. And not a lot of people talk about that part of the game. People only talk about the starters and the success that they have throughout the season. But it also comes from the players who are in training with you every day as well, because of everything that you brought to the table, every training session, going against Sam Mewis, going against Crystal Dunn, pushing Davinia, Denise O'Sullivan. That's hard. People have no idea how hard of a role that is. But the grit that you brought into training to challenge them, they were able to succeed in games as well. And you do the same thing as well. Like, you know, not to take away from your talent, but like you're able to bring yours onto the field as well. And it's because of the hard work and grit that you've truly given into trainings and being such a good teammate. So it's not easy, but I just want to say, just, you know, thank you for all of that. But just know that the things that you have gone through and the things that you have done has not gone unnoticed.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Savage Soley, my
Yeah.
Irish friend. We have so many nicknames for this one. Very well deserved back-to-back MVP for the North Carolina Courage. And I remember playing against you when you're in Houston. Like I remember glimpses, and I remember just not liking you, and that's a compliment. You know, I don't say that about very many players in this league, but it still is an absolute shock how you weren't even predominantly starting for the Dash. Like, how are they benching this girl? You know what? We'll take her. That's fine. We'll take her. Y'all don't want her. We'll take her. And look at flourishing now. It's a whole different vibe.
It is. I think it's just about the environment. Honestly, that wasn't the environment for me, and coming here with world class players and top coaches, that was the change for me. It was just people believing in me and seeing that I could do something for the team. So once I come in here, the mindset was just to grow and get better, and I did. But I'm not done yet. I want to keep growing and keep getting better as a player, and be a better teammate every single year. So yeah, it's been a journey so far, and I'm looking forward.
Yeah, you're definitely evolving and getting better by the year.
It's been a journey, honestly. It's been absolutely amazing. And I think coming into this team, with the most important thing for me was the people who I was surrounded by, the coach that believed in me, the team around me supported me from the minute I got in, gave me confidence. So yeah, I just flourished in this environment. This is the perfect environment for me, the culture of the team. And people just pushing you out of your comfort zone. I think that was huge. Everyone setting high standards. And yeah, my mentality was coming in here just to get better. That was it. I wanted to be a better player and I wanted to do things for this team. So yeah, moving on, getting MVP 2 times in a row was, wow, I could have never imagined that happening to me at all, which was crazy. But just for your teammates to notice how much work you put in and how much you care for the team, I thought that was really special, getting that recognition. And then winning the championships also, my career just completely turned around from that moment. So it's been an incredible journey. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to the next few years being with this team and to see what we can do.
You went from, an uncomfortable culture into an even more uncomfortable one, but you evolved even better with the courage, and everything that you bring to the table it doesn't go unnoticed either. As you see, we voted you to be our MVP a couple years in a row, and it was very much so deserved. And just know that your work ethic doesn't go unnoticed either. I mean, you probably have the most tackles on this team apart from our defenders, and you start off with that. And a lot of parents and a lot of coaches and a lot of players who I've coached in the past have told me, oh, my coach told me I'm too small to play this position, or coach will tell me, oh, she's too small to be this or be that, or even a parent will say it, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I try to use examples like with you, Deb, Crystal Dunn, McCall Zerboni, our little tiny midfield that we had for so long, and you guys were literally our best players, and you still continue to be one of our best. And size, it truly doesn't matter on the field, because I feel like you truly play like a giant, dude. I feel like sometimes you're bigger than me, and I'm like, this girl is 5 foot, 2, 3 maybe, and I'm over here 5'10", and I'm like, holy crap, you're going through harder tackles than me. So definitely a very impressive player to be able to witness on the field at training every day and seeing the work that you put in. So,
and you've evolved into this leader where you've worn the captain's band this year.
I know. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Don't even know what to say about that. It's just but obviously it was a privilege, and yeah.
I also want to congratulate you on beating Australia too. We got to give you credit for your goal.
Yeah,
we know that you don't get the opportunity to score any goals, but
that was a banger, Denise.
Yeah, you're just hitting bangers now, no matter if there's a deflection or not. So don't let anybody take away from your success or your goals.
She scores one goal and it deflects in, and she comes back here, and all the set pieces revolve around Denise.
Yes.
Goals off the corner kicks, and I'm like, she's scored one deflection.
It's actually hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Like, is this a joke?
Well, it's like one deflection. It's only one.
Right?
Yeah. Put your foot down.
Oh.
All right. So we have fan questions for you all. First one being this is on Instagram from Marley Keeley. How do you take care of your body and mind off the pitch, considering how demanding pro football is?
Mm-hmm. I'll go first, shall I?
Sure.
I think recovery is just hugely important for me. every single day. I do some form of recovery, so that's how I look after my body, whether it be cryotherapy, IV drips, just doing yoga, all that kind of stuff. I do a lot of that, and that's how I really take care of my body to perform at my best coming into training the next day. And then just to kind of switch out my mind, I just go on walks. I spend time FaceTime with my family, reading a book, just something that relaxes me and makes me happy. So yeah, that's what I would do just to switch off and just relax.
Awesome. Next question is from @SoccerDadLoud from Instagram. What is your best piece of advice for young middle and high school age players as they look forward to the next level? Cari?
I'll take this one. I would say the number one thing is to have fun, even at the pro level. I think we do this because we love it. And so the second you stop enjoying it, it's going to show on the field how you perform. So keep the fun in the game at all times. Do the extra work, even if it's just a couple times a week for a few more minutes a day, because that'll definitely pay off. And also to always be creative and express your individuality on the field. I think sometimes you'll have a million coaches throughout your career and they all want you to play a certain way, but you're where you are for a reason and you bring special, unique things to the table. So to always hold on to those things, no matter what, because that's why you are the player that you are. So, yeah.
All right. So this one will be for both of you guys, this next question. And I'm actually going to answer with you guys. Okay. I'm going to count to 3 and we're going to give our one-word answer here.
I know what this is.
So this one is this is from @MyPrideOrDie from Twitter. It says, which team would you like to play against in the NWSL championship game? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Portland.
I mean,
wow.
We hate the North.
It's crazy.
Oh, I knew it. I had a good feeling about that one.
Same.
All right. Next question. This is from @US Women's National Team fans on Twitter. What is your favorite North Carolina Courage memory so far and why?
For me, it would have been winning the championship in Portland. I think just doing it in front of that huge crowd was absolutely amazing, and it was my first championship. So just to spend that memory with you guys, it was really special. So that's definitely for me.
Oh, that just gave me goosebumps.
I know. I looked down. I was like, I'm getting a little emotional.
Yeah.
Looking down. Mine is the 2019 championship.
At home.
At home. Family was there. That year was a little bit better for me, like on the field wise. And it was just like a really special year. I went through some stuff before the season started. And so to come back and be able to compete with my teammates and win a championship, and something that people might not remember, but will always be really special to me, is I subbed in for Heather O'Reilly on her very last game ever of her career. That's something to me that I'll hold on to forever, because she's like an absolute legend of the game and one of the best to ever play. I was literally bawling as she was coming off. Everyone was cheering for her. And I was like, oh yeah. And she was like, dude. And I was like, this is a big deal to me. I've looked up to you since I was a kid. Aww. So to be able to like send you off was really, really special for me.
Huge honor. Yeah. All right. It's been great having Cari Recaro and Denise O'Sullivan to chat everything the North Carolina Courage and talking about our culture inside and outside of the locker room. So hopefully in the near months, we will see you guys for the ATA series. So goodbye for now and see you later.